Blueface went online and made this wild allegation that went viral that said that you and Offset had slept together behind Cardi's back. You haven't talked about it. Cardi hasn't talked about it.
She responded and said she didn't know if it was true or not, and she said that's me and him is broken up. That's
Right.
what she said.
Right.
But
I guess I'm just wondering why any sane man, especially a married, famous, rich man, would mess with Chrisean Rock at this point
And
in
Cardi's
life.
call to clear it up. Cardi's call was just like, you know, at that time, I don't know if the world knew it, but they were separated.
Huh.
Offset and Cardi was separated.
Blueface came out here to reveal Chrisean Rock's romance with Offset in December of last year. Remember that? It turned out to be real, even though we all assumed it was a hoax and that the man was just acting awkwardly. As usual. Rumored to be vengeance against Cardi B, Cash recently revealed that she is now talking about the reasons for her affair with Offset. As you recall, everything began when Crohan's longtime closest friend Janet said during a live broadcast that Crow had persuaded her to meet Offset at his and Card's residence. Janet claims that Con went on to add that she left her ring there on purpose so Cardi would discover it and become agitated.
You guys didn't know this, like, Hispanics are just way more popping. Like, Cardi B, Chrisean, come on. And then you was a home wrecker, so it's like, you try to home wreck Cardi B shit because you want to be like her. So it's like, what did you say? You left your earring or your ring on purpose so Cardi could see it? Oh yeah, that's when I went all out. That's when I was like, we committing adultery now? Oh girl, that's not God. That's how I knew how to cut people off.
Everyone initially accused Janet of being a horrible friend who was attempting to undermine Cardi's reputation and her name because she was envious of Crowan. However, Blueface himself went ahead and exposed Croissant soon after the video began to circulate online. A tattoo is not a sign of a cock, he stated in a tweet that has since been removed. Cardi B's spouse was literally effed a few weeks ago. Ninjas staring at me while they fuck you is getting old to me. Please get rid of the rest as quickly as you can. In case you didn't hear, Blueface was referring to Con's facial tattoo. At the moment, Blueface was upset that despite Sean's new tattoo, she was still seeing other men. Evidently determined to prevent the news from spreading, Croissant resorted to the internet right away to present her own accusations and explanation of what transpired. "You over there trying to crack NLE Chopper's baby mama?" she stated in a letter to Blueface. "She gave you a moniker. My child, you have no ribs. Let's discuss how your recent search history led me to homosexual porn. To be honest, I received the cover-up for that reason. I had a spicy ninja around my neck, bro. Being bisexual is very acceptable. Weirdo, tell her Beinstein's art before she falls for you. Before you go, you're simply making stuff up. Give me a call and ask if I've begun it yet. Go to bed, Azul." So, you weren't enough for Card's husband on November 10th at 4 a.m. in their house in LA? Was Blueface's response to everything that had been said. "This is what I made up." Offset was obviously not going to miss this one, considering his relationship with Card was already tense. He immediately put his account of what happened online. In his letter, he asserted, "I have never spoken to or touched that woman." Man, this is serious talk. You require assistance. If the truth tears you down, you're living a shameful life, and I feel bad for you because I'm never going to lie on my dick, Blueface added as a last statement to balance his website. It was clear that he was upset by the circumstances. I'll admit it if I hit it. During the same period, Cardi B unfollowed Offset, implying that she was done with him by calling him dead weight.
To find out, because I've been single for a minute now, but I have been afraid to, I'm not afraid, I just don't know how, to tell the world. But I feel like today has been like a sign. The last time I got on live, I kind of wanted you guys to tell you. I kind of wanted to tell you guys, but I didn't know how to tell you. So I was like, I changed my mind. But it has been like this for a minute now, and I just took it as a sign. So I wanna start 2024 fresh, open. I don't know, I'm curious for a new life, for a new beginning. And yeah, I'm excited. It'll put me none of that.
Back 100. then emerged with even worse information during a Vlog TV interview where the host re-examined one of his earlier tweets. Wack suggested in this tweet that Offset was incapable of distinguishing between a castle and a hut. Cardi B is the mansion, while Sishan is the shack.
You threatened to expose some information about Offset involving some of the drama with Cardi B.
Who?
You.
Oh, I kept the exposure from happening. You know, I got phone calls from people outside of Offset. You gotta remember, I got relationships with people before my relationships with Offset. So I got a Cardi called me her damn self.
Okay, because you would put up a post. You said, at Offset, little weird ass N-word, I told you keep me out your emotional shit. It's your fault. You don't know the difference between a castle and a shack. What does that mean?
Cardi B, Chrisean Rock.
Okay. You're lucky I respect sis, right? Get out the way and really let the exposure happen. Remember what you said.
Yeah, he's blaming me for what Blueface is doing.
Wack continued by claiming that Offset had gotten in touch with him and blamed him for Blueface's behavior, which was now losing him his wife. Blueface wasn't trying to avoid being messy, though. Even if it meant pulling Cardi B down with her, she was prepared to drag Sishan for trash.
Blaming me for what Blueface is doing. I didn't agree with Blueface for what he did.
What did Blueface do?
Well, he posted, I don't know if it was text messages, pictures, I don't know what it was, right? Of Offset and Rock, Rashawn Brown, right? I wake up to it. I guess it's on Twitter somewhere. I don't be on Twitter, I don't know. My phone's going crazy, right? It's Offset. He's telling me, only thing I'm hearing is Blueface. I call Blueface, hey man, what's going on? He's flipping out, tripping out. And I'm like, what did you do? And he said, I welcome Offset to the circus. I said, well, what is that? And that's when he told me, he put up some text messages showing that whatever night French Montana had his party out there, I guess they hooked up, right?
Chrisean Rock hooked up with Offset.
Exactly, right? And I'm telling Blueface, nah, you can't. That ain't bro code. He said, I don't give a he want to be part of the circus, he part of the circus, right?
Furthermore, Cardi previously agreed to work with Blueface on his song Bust Down Theana, which benefited his musical career. Blue now claims that Sishan hooked up with Offset during French Montana's birthday party, where there is proof that Sishan and Offset attended. Additional insider information claims that Croissant and Offset were spotted departing the party scenes. Although there was no official confirmation at the time, there are rumors that this complicated circumstance was one of the many factors that contributed to Offset and Cardi's divorce, which was filed shortly after the issue surfaced.
Your ops, that's one for your ops. Yeah, of course, because you don't move with integrity. You're not a street. That's what you do. That's what you do. Oh, I'm gonna go for your ops. Go. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. You can fuck my ops, you fuck my friends, nigga. I don't give a shit. You're a lame to me, and you will never equate to me. And it's crazy that I even let you even play with me for such a long time, because you're not even a real right to me. I make you look good. You. Look at the jumping. I don't care. Look at the kid. I'ma fold your ups. Matter of fact, oh look at this. I don't want to see it. So what? You was gonna film anyways. All you gotta do is get me drunk, and I'm gonna throw you that pussy for $2,000. You gotta survive out here. Bitches gotta survive out here, nigga. Oh, now I'm with them. Now I'm with this. Okay, you could do that. You was gonna do it regardless. You go to a club and you probably get drunk. You give them $2,000 and you was gonna do it regardless. Them gotta survive. These hungry out here.
They're starving. In addition, Blueface was openly threatening Offset, saying he would tap his shoulder to show that he was touchable. Everyone was talking about this when it happened roughly a year ago. It was hard to tell who was being honest and who was being messy because Offset and Con were both out here ignoring the problem in every manner possible. However, as they say, even if it takes a year, what is hidden will eventually be revealed. Crone is currently going out on her own to make the announcement, according to insiders. According to rumors, she has already acknowledged in private that she had an affair with Offset, claiming that she did so in order to exact revenge on Cardi. Naturally, no one has been able to determine how Cardi could have caused Chrisean harm. To get even, she would even attempt to destroy her marriage. But that's what the most recent tabloid-style claims say. Here are some people's opinions about this entire mess while we wait for the big reveal. I believe Rock understood exactly what Blue was saying when he came and accused her of playing Offset, claimed the person in question. It was either meant to go down, or something happened. She kept too quiet about it. A separate comment claims that Offset clapped Blueface's girl's cheeks and put it out as revenge. 2024's most ludicrous reasoning. Finally, it is something Chrisean has never disputed. Tell us what you think, please. Did you believe Crone was guilty at the time? And is it really for attention and power that she is supposedly bringing it up again now? Please use the space provided below to express your comments. The following video, Boo Boo, is equally awful, so don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons and watch it.